than even the UDA, the existence of UDA. That kind of influence is what I'm questioning. How influential will this party, and I'm asking you for an analysis of how parties will be influential come 2027, given that what has happened. We're still very early, early days. Yeah. We still don't even know what will happen going forward. What is your analysis of what is going to happen to the parties, not the communities?
Good. This is what is going to happen to the parties. ODM has been on a free fall. Out of the 10 MPs ODM got in Western, for example, in Kakamega, I don't see them getting anything, and you can see that from the by-election, where nobody went to pick a ticket on ODM. That's an indication. So what's going to happen, and this is a very good example of the by-elections, is that I see UDA maybe taking 1 or no seats out of maybe 1 or 2, maybe Baringo Central, maybe Bandisa and all that. Maybe.
Do you see the president going out to campaign for any UDA candidate out there?
He'll not, because he don't want to suffer humiliation and embarrassment. I can tell you right now, with the latest polls we saw in Mbae, there is an undecided, the polls are saying, the UDA candidate is ahead with a few points, but there is an undecided of 25%. Now that undecided is waiting for the united opposition team. We land there, we cross the kiosk, and we tell people to go and vote, okay? Early in the morning, that's Mbae. Magarini, Marava, not a problem, Zakaria, or what we are saying in Marava, it's a united opposition zone. So between DAPK and DCP, let the brothers and sisters fight for the seat. One of them will take. UDA is out of the question completely, in a big way. It has no space. UDA has no space in Western and in many parts of the country. UDA will the Magarini, Malava, we have like about, we have Polko in Kajiado. We are going to take that seat as DCP, Narok Town. Yeah, we have 3 wards in Nyamira. Yeah. We have Kisa East, we have some ward in Trans Nzoia, I think Bungoma. So united opposition will sweep 95% of all the by-elections. That one I can tell you. We may lose 1 or 2.
Which of the united opposition parties can claim more credit at the end of this? Which one will be able to claim more credit?
No. You see, Fred, you are trying now to push us. How can you ask me which parties in the...
Which one stands to claim more credit at the end of the by-elections? Because we've discussed in this panel before how consequential these by-elections will be. And there will be a determinant of how strong parties will be heading towards 2027.
I would want the question to be the tussle here is between the government and the united opposition. What we do with our siblings, whichever go, that's why we say, wait, look here.
Listen, everybody, Baraza here, you may not sustain that unity till 2027.
There's nothing like united opposition.
Can I go? No, it was my time. I'm just trying to say. Let me explain again. We had an issue in Berno, a very classic example, where even in this show, everybody was fighting pressure on DCP. How? You are a new party. You should have used Mbae. But we said, wait a minute. We are looking at the bigger picture. And then we said, according to the dynamics of Mbae, cronyism, everything and all that, we said, Mbae North was a DP position. And since Justin is part of the united position, let him finish the term, which was left out by Ruku, right? That's why there are many things we considered. And then we go somewhere else, we say, what happens in Magarini? Magarini, the candidate we have right now, was the one who went to court to cause the by-election. He was a UDA person who was denied a ticket. He is our candidate right now. We go to Marava. We are saying, Marava, all of us are there, our siblings. All of us can be able to contest. We kick off the government there, and we contest among ourselves. And there's no problem with that. So the question, therefore, we should be asking ourselves, when you say which party will lay more claim, the question should be, there's how we're organizing ourselves. The claim that we're going to have on 27th is the united opposition versus government. Whichever party for us, because we have DAPK, we have Wiper in some wards.
Are you denying the influence of ODM as a party and UDA, given the dynamics with the president shifting his support mostly towards ODM? Are you saying that is not going to affect the united opposition or the parties that are there in the united opposition in any way?
Let me tell you the truth. It will do nothing to do that. Actually, as we speak right now, let me tell you something very clearly here. The president shifting attention to ODM, I started by saying ODM is on a free fall in terms of grassroots. The only place ODM will have a bit of influence is Luo Nyanza, the 4 counties of Luo Nyanza. I said a bit, because after what has happened, with no clear structure. And do you know what? Raila did that deliberately. If Fred, you wanted to mentor someone here, you give them, it will be very open to everybody. This is a person, if Fred is not here, there's somebody who you trust more. But he was clever. He put 3 deputy party leaders. And I can tell you that. If you go, say one is the other one will feel, I also have a equal stake. ODM, as we speak right now, is on a serious free fall. With the exit of Raila Odinga, and may God continue blessing his peace, I can tell you this. Nobody is there to manage ODM. If they go the family way, many people who have been with Odinga in the trenches 20, 30 years will be brought out of ODM. Because they say, without, like he said, and I don't know why. So Zen is talking with more passion about ODM than UDA. You have asked him a question about UDA's rise. He has dodged that and gone to praise ODM. That tells you where their heart is. They're actually moving to ODM. And corrupts UDA, hoping, but unfortunately, they will be going to find a shell. That's the reality of the matter. So according to your question, Fred, what I can tell you this, we have a few weeks to go. We'll be here on this show. That will mark the end of this coalition on broad base, because UDA will suffer humiliation, ODM will suffer humiliation. It will not be able to get some of the seats they had. I think the former MP for Marava was on which party?
Don't you think that probably even that
let me just clarify something. Let me just clarify
a bit of ambition?
Let me just clarify something. You see, my brother, my brother.